finished up at the Save Big Sky rally here at the University of Montana campus, right inside the Denison Theater, and it was a packed house. And Tim Sheehy was the speaker, and here are some of the key takeaways that I've got. Now, Sheehy really discussed the importance of gaining GOP control of the Senate and talking about how important it is that people go out and vote early. That was really stressed at this event, but easily the highlight of this was one man was thrown out. Now that's Mark Cajotes, and he accused Sheehy of poor business practices that will end up getting Gallatin County in trouble. And the other highlight was two people that were kicked out, because they said that Sheehy was a racist. Now, when they said this, the crowd started shouting USA, USA over and over until they were kicked out. Now, the rest was the usual talking points and stuff that we've covered in the past. And we tried to get to Sheehy afterwards to see if he would talk to us, because this is a subject that we've been covering that he continues to ignore. And not shockingly, he continued to ignore it tonight. He just got in his car and left. But he is off to tonight's debate with U.S. Senator Jon Tester. And this is the second debate that they've had, and it's going to be hosted by Montana PBS at 7 p.m. right here at the University of Montana campus. So make sure to tune in to NBC Montana for our debate coverage. Reporting live, Bowen West, NBC Montana. Back to you, Kylie.
Senator Bernie Sanders brings his nationwide fighting oligarchy tour to Missoula. And the Vermont senator didn't come alone. He was joined by U.S. Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. NBC Montana's news team attended the event. Bowen West takes us inside the stadium and shares what was said at the political rally.
It's a calm sight now, but earlier on Wednesday, Sanders and AOC stopped by Missoula for their Fight Oligarchy tour. They touched on a lot of hot topics: the Trump administration, dark money in politics, and how people need to unite if they want to see change. When Sanders took the stage, he immediately discussed his own connection to Missoula. It's where his daughter went to school and where she met her eventual husband. Sanders thanked the university for bringing them to town. This tour is primarily aiming for red states, including Montana, where President Donald Trump beat then Vice President Kamala Harris by almost 20 percentage points last November. Sanders said Democrats, independents, and Republicans have shown up because they don't want an oligarchy, pointing to Elon Musk's wealth and political influence as an example.
They got enormous amounts of wealth and power, but you know what we got? We got the people.
Sanders even called out Montana's U.S. Representative Ryan Zinke for skipping out on meeting with constituents. Ocasio-Cortez touched on topics like Medicaid for all and the importance of workers' rights. The energy in the room showed a unified front for the left, something they've been searching for after losses in November.
Because we are here to make a sacred promise to one another. And we will make that promise to take care of each other on our worst days and to share in the successes of our best. Thank you, Missoula. Thank you, Montana.
Sanders would go on to say Social Security should be expanded, minimum wage should be raised, and billionaires should pay their fair share of taxes.
We believe in an economy that works for all, not just for Musk and his fellow billionaires. Brothers and sisters, let's stand together. Let's go forward. Let us win this struggle. Thank you.
If you want to catch the full event for yourself, we've got it on our YouTube and our Facebook page. Reporting in Missoula, Bowen West, NBC Montana.
Juvenile male is in custody after a domestic disturbance turned into an hours-long standoff on the south side of town. Officers say the incident began with a report of a partner or family member assault involving strangulation. Police responded to the 100 block of Camelot Court, where the suspect was inside the home and reportedly refused to come out. That led to the activation of a SWAT along with crisis negotiators and drones used to get a better look at the scene. Officers made numerous announcements and deployed tactical devices before getting a search warrant.
Come out with your hands up or something, you're under arrest. And obviously the guy didn't come out, and they were just sitting there for a couple hours. Then the SWAT team arrived. So we're like, do we leave?
After the warrant was signed, police deployed a chemical agent, and the juvenile eventually exited the residence and was taken into custody without any reported injuries. He is charged with partner or family member assault and obstructing a peace officer, and the case remains under investigation.
Hello and welcome to our live 10 p.m. broadcast. Tonight, we're learning more about the proposed budget cuts at the University of Montana and how they're putting pressure on multiple programs. But women's gender and sexuality studies supporters say their situation is different. The university says the program will remain but could still lose funding.